Letting go is one of the most liberating feelings in the world. It's so easy just to find something to let go of, and it just cleans everything around you. I cleaned out my closet today, and just all of the stuff that I was able to clean out and clear out of my closet to make up so much more room made me feel like I had managed the cleanup of the century, despite it being only a little bit of my room that I finished cleaning up. All that extra space lets you feel like you're a whole new person, even though it was just a tiny, minuscule thing that you ended up doing. On that same wavelength, letting go of one-sided friendships is something that I think about quite a bit, because it's very easy these days to put the effort into a friendship and just not see the effort returned back at all. It takes a lot of effort to sit back and think about just how much effort you're putting into a friendship, and is it really worth all that effort that you're putting into it that is not coming back the other way. Starting up a conversation that doesn't get a response back, and then being the only one to ever start up a conversation, it really makes you think about if that is worth pursuing anymore or not. It's hard to think about doing that, but it's also harder to put in all that effort and not see anything in return back. On the other end of that, as a part of my job, I end up getting to see people grow up and seeing them change as people through the course of a few years. You get to see them grow up, you get to see them stand up for themselves, you get to see them become better people, you get to see them mature and grow as people, you get to see them embracing their role as a leadership figure. Seeing that before my very eyes, seeing all of that stuff happen, it's magic. It's so wonderful to watch and to see evolve, and think of how all of that has happened over a span of 2 to 3 years even. Daily exercising has become a part of my life for the last 2 to 3 years, and I wouldn't change that for anything else, because it keeps me on a schedule that I never had before. It also makes me feel like if I've been lazy for the entire day and I get up and do that 15 to 20 minutes of exercising, I feel like I've at least accomplished something for the day. It was really hard to get into it in the first place because it's not a part of your daily routine yet, and it's hard to get up and exercise. It's something really easy to get into after you get over the initial hump of convincing yourself that it's going to be worth it to do it for this 15 to 20 minutes daily. I do end up feeling better about myself every day now, and also because it's a part of my daily routine now, if I forget it or if I decide not to do it, I feel bad about it, and that is a good thing. Lastly, something I'm not going to feel bad about that I'm about to mention is that I did not like Jurassic World, and that is such a huge weight off my chest. With everyone all over the world claiming how much they love Jurassic World right now, I have a feeling that we're going to see a whole bunch of movies now copy exactly what made Jurassic World so good in the first place, and that was all the great characters that Jurassic World had. Oh, and also the great plot that Jurassic World had. And if you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic about both of those two things, because that did not happen. The characters were god-awful, and the plot was absolutely terrible, and if this is how movies are going to go from now on because of how successful Jurassic World has been, I'm not going to be able to watch any movies anymore, because we're going to be stuck in a world full of bad characters and bad plot. That liberating feeling I was talking about earlier, it came back, and now it feels like a whole circle has been complete.